Alright guys, this is Justin here with Baku Brawling Net again. This time we're going to bring you a little something different, a deck profile. This is my Haos Pyrus deck with Howlkor as our Aurelus. I chose Howlkor because he has a magic shield and it really helps out Nillios if you know what his evolve form does. If not, we're going to go over it anyway. So as of right now, this is the team that I'm running in my main. And we start off with Dragonoid. Dragonoid is a Fire Fist and Green Fist. 5 damage, 200 attack, or battle points. And we run the diamond version, just because it's beautiful. Then we have Nillios. Core Nillios is a magic shield Fire Fist with 5 damage, 300 B power. And we run, obviously not the diamond version because we don't have one. And then we run Howlkor Ultra Aurelus because he is a magic shield, regular shield, 500 B power with 5 damage. And a 4 damage boost if you hit a magic shield, which you run 2 of. Alright, and the cores that I run, because they do conflict with Howlkor Ultra, we do run one Haos and one Pyrus. And then the rest are going to be just, well, yeah, because it didn't matter, because then I run 2 650 magic shields, and then we run 2 Fire Fists that are the best, or the highest, and then the best Green Fist. I don't run any traps in this deck just because all the cores you want to give Nillios, you want them to boost Nillios because of Nillios' effect. Alrighty, so I do run the new Wave 3 stuff. So it's kind of up to date. I'm missing a couple cards for the main deck, but for the most part, I'm not missing hardly anything. So we run 3 Aurelus Howlkor Ultra. He is a 900 B power with 6 damage, and he gains an additional 6 damage if you hit a magic shield. Which he's a 2-drop, so makes for a really good early game. And then for our Pyrus stuff, we run only 2 Titan Dragonoids. Now, I was running 3, and I found that 3 was either too cloggy or just too much in the deck. You've seen it way too much. I am running a lot of like turbo cards and stuff to stack the deck, so I think 2 is reasonable. I don't think you need more than 2. If y'all don't know what he does, he has double strike, and he has 200 B power on top of his 1000 as long as you control Dan Kuzo. And then we get off into the heroes. I run 3 Dan Kuzo because this card's probably the best card in the game right now. Just to be honest, I mean it plays the top card of your deck for free. And there's a new hero that just came out that makes him a little easier to drop. So we'll get into that here in a second. Okay, so you do want to control the field as much as possible with this deck. So we run 2 Inferno Wings to blow up all the cores on your opponent's side of the field and give a 300 boost, and it also negates their effects. Now, it doesn't work against Shadow Strike, but there's not that much Shadow Strike around right now, so you don't have to really worry about that. And then to complement it, we run 2 Hot Potato. Hot Potato is basically the same thing, except you're removing just the one core, and you're getting his effects on the field. So if you got like one problem on the field, and then we run 2 Midas Indius. You're not gonna win every B power battle because you're running Dragonoid in the early game. You need to win because of damage, and he has a lot of damage compared to most other decks right now. So we run this to get over that. And then for now, I gotta get one more, but when I find the third, I will be making room for another Super Fuel. This card is absolutely insane with Dan. That is all. I mean, it lets you reroll, and you can play a card from your hand 3 or less. So you open the first time, you Dan trigger the top card of your deck. Then you reroll and Dan trigger again, and you get to play a card for 3 or less. I don't know if this game's gonna ban this anytime soon, but Dan might have to go. Because this, I mean, there's a lot of reroll in the next set, and reroll is gonna help this deck out a lot. And then we only play 2 red flips. We play 2 block outsiders. Not much to say about that. I mean, it's just block outsiders. And then off to the white portion, or the Haos portion of the deck, we run 3 Titan Nillios. Now, Titan Nillios is absolutely insane. He allows you to take any core additionally that you have, and on the field, it doesn't even have to be yours, it can be your opponent's, and place it on a Bakugan, or on him. I know it says Hyper Fangzor, but there is a text update coming apparently that says Titan Nillios. But yeah, Titan Nillios is absolutely hands down the best card and the best evolution in the deck. So that's all I can say about him. He has a 800 B power, 8 damage, and if you hit a magic shield, he goes to plus 200, and he gains that of 4 additional damage if you hit a Fire Fist, which is kind of why we wanted to go for Fire Fist, magic shield. If the Ultra of Dragonoid gets a better Titan form or something along those lines, then we'll be running that because he has a magic shield and Fire Fist. But I don't like him because he doesn't really stick to cores. So for now, we're running this on. This card is absolutely insane. Alright, so we run 1 hero for now. I gotta find a second. But when I get it, it will be going in here because it allows you to play Dan for 2. And I don't know, early game, like if you can get this on board, turn 3, turn 4, you're dropping Dan for 2, and you have plenty of other stuff that you can do. That sounds insane to me. But the new strata is going to be really good. Then we play 3 Super Shot. Like I said, a lot of your dudes, or a lot of your Bakugan are low B power. And if you don't hit a magic shield, you hit a Fire Fist, you got to compensate for that. So we run some B power manipulation for early game to get over those, to win those early battles. And then we have our Dan manipulator. So basically, I'm not quite for sure on the ruling for it yet, but I'm pretty sure when you open your Bakugan, Dan will trigger, and then if you have priority, you can play this card on top of Dan, stacking the top 3 cards of your deck. And if you have the most cores, you draw a card, and then play the top card of your deck for free. So, yeah, that's kind of stupid. And for early game, we also run Light of Courage. Because, like I said, we're trying to win those early game battles. Same thing here. Basically trying to win the early game battle. And then to take care of pesky evolutions on cards is going to be, we use Wayne for that. Very much to say about that. And then we run our flips. Probably the best flip for this deck is going to be Stand Together. Because if you control the most cores, you just negate a battle. And then we run 2 Halt Outsiders. Alright guys, that's my Haos Pyrus deck. If you enjoyed the deck profile, comment, like, subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I will answer all comments or questions. If y'all have any suggestions for this deck, let me know. I will be doing my next deck profile will probably be a Darkus Aquas, if not a Ventus. I don't know if I'm going to do pure Ventus yet, but I really like trucks, and we just got the diamond trucks, so kind of want to do a deck profile on it. Alright guys, catch y'all later.